Good morning everyone, AnthWolf here once again, and we are streaming live on Twitch, and the game of choice is Final Fantasy XIV. Of course we'll be streaming this live for probably a couple of hours depending on what's going on, and then later on I will export it over to YouTube for anyone who wishes to watch it later. And let's get ourselves in. So, where we last left off, we were baited by the Scions of the Seventh Dawn to investigate the masked man, La Habrea, of the Ascians. And it seems that the Ascians have been busy. They were tempting the younger folk of the Alamegan refugees to summon Ralgir, their Lord of Destruction, as well as tempting a Ellison noblewoman with rather grisly rituals to preserve her beauty. And we did a dungeon, Hawk Manor, to that effect. We've been asked by Minfilia to come back, and it seems they have an issue over in La Nocia. So, let us begin. Level 30, Wrath of the Titan. Minfilia is waiting to debrief you and your fellow Scions on a new development.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan. Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvib hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived. But that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The Echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
So you will accept? Thank you.
We can't very well send him to Limsa Lominsa without your Stola. can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Okay, where are we heading then? Oh, over just to Limsalo Minza and the Maelstrom's base of operations. Okay. So we may need to find more information from this company of heroes. Seems like a rather arrogant name, but maybe they're just very bad at naming things. And while we're here, we'll see if there's any new quests available, anything that we can unlock new skills or abilities. So I'm playing some music and someone cheering him on there. That's one thing I've never really looked into, how to create your own music in this game. I know it's possible. I'm not even sure if it's one of the jobs you can learn. I think you have to kind of write the sheet music out by scratch. Nothing jumping out at me. Right, let's head over to the aft castle. The beastmen were moving south. Oh, the kobolds were meant to be peaceful, but it seems that the Lominzans may have upset them. One of the members of the companies of heroes is employed at the Greyfleet Mills. Okay, our first lead. Ah, it's an area we haven't really been to yet. We were briefly in Lower La Nocia, but it's quite a large area, kind of split in two once again. Because we still have yet to really unlock the residential district of La Nocia here, the Mist. Because the quest is, well, in the direction that we're going. Where the heart is missed. This rogue garden has information that may interest wealthy adventurers. Plots within Mist are to be auctioned off. Hello. By order of the Admiral herself, Mist and all plots within are to be sold exclusively to adventurers to encourage immigration to Limsa Lominsa. Okay, now we can pop into any residential ward. Oh, there's still some places for sale here as well. A lot of personal housing here, it seems. Oh, well, it doesn't really matter. Let's pop into Ward 17, why not? Have a look at the mist. No, that's when we could jump on the ledge there. There we are. Better. All Lominzans are barred from participating in the auctions. But yeah, we knew about this. Exactly the same as the Goblet and the Lavender Beds areas. And now we can access the mist from the Aetheryte within Limsa Lominsa. That's the only reason we're really doing that. Apart from having a brief look at the mist area as well, it has been a while, probably a year since I last actually popped my head in there. And we pop up this way, find that member, or ex-member of the Company of Heroes. Ah, he's feeling very forthcoming. I like that. Tales from the Tidus Slayer. The Rogadin is eager to regale you of stories of his glory days. Is there a primal called Tidus? We're here to learn about Titan and Leviathan. And you're talking about this Tidus thing. Oh dear. He's a bit upset we weren't looking too impressed and said, help us deal with some rats, and then he might talk some more. Oh, whoops. That wasn't the target we were meant to hit, but oh well. I'll take the wind shards. Oh. Hi. The Axeman appears to be ignoring you. I have a feeling about you. Oh, what's happened here? You will gladly tell us more about this Tidus, but we need to defeat some Gobus first of all. Hello. The Lominson Way. Rogadan remains unconvinced of your readiness to defeat the dread primal Tidus. We'll learn the truth the Minzen way. Well, if you were contracted to do it, you should have went and done it, really. Also, put some pants on. Crying out loud. Would you like to commence battle for the Minzen way? If your level is above 34, it will be synced. Wait, what? First man to smash his boulder will be judged a Gobu Slayer. I like the classic Final Fantasy music as well. So somewhere in Costa del Sol, the true captain of the company of heroes was being treated by royalty. And that's where Rogadan here had the idea. There's a mission up there, Treasures and Tribulations. Sounds interesting. But over to Costa del Sol we go. We have the levies here if we wish to do them, but we need to really be doing our levies around level 40, 45 right now, really to gain much of a benefit from it. Aha! That's what we're looking for. Oh, I see, like, you're now the Chief of Security of Costa del Sol, then. Oh, great. How trifling could these tasks possibly be? Meanwhile, of course, Titan will be becoming more powerful. Wise Cat would first like to verify that you are not a complete fraud. We must slay a Nyx. There we are. Nice and easy. And we have a Nyx leg. Almost as large as an algoat leg, but several times leaner. A modest proposal. Wastekite has an important mission for you. Seek out and obtain rare ingredients. Wow, this is a journey. Travel to the South Shroud and speak to Landonell. We haven't been to Camp Tranquil just yet, but we can travel there from Quarry Mill. And there's a few side missions we could participate in while we're down there. Mind, they have kind of mentioned that time is of the essence. Oh, there's a new quest here we can pick up as well. Interesting. Oh, bloody hell. So what's this all about? My feisty little chocobo. Dosette appears to have caught scent of something. Is your bird battle trained? Oh. Speak to the Ishgardian at Bent Branch Meadows. He may help you attain greater affinity. Now, isn't that interesting? We'll be heading that way before long. Need to find an egg of a giant adamantoise. Hey, level 44. We've just learned a new role skill, Ultimatum. It has a minute-and-a-half recast time. If I was to take that, what would I sacrifice? I suppose we could sacrifice Low Blow, since we do have the Shield Bash skill. The Penitent Man. Oh, we're going to get in trouble, potentially, since poaching is illegal. I see. So we're going to purposefully attract Vilekin so that the sentries need to be repositioned away from the Adamantoise. Pretty damn devious, actually, but hey, I'll take it. We could do the side missions here. I'm thinking we will leave them for another class. We won't always do it, but since this one kind of gives you a sense of urgency, even though it's fake, we'll do it that way. So, we found more brownie brushes, and we have some sting brew. A potent liquor created through the fermentation of horned carcasses. Oh, does this weaken them? It does, okay. There you go. I thought we were going to be using the brew to attract creatures over here. But no, nothing so malicious. We had to use the brew to weaken them. Changing of the guard. Landonell has an urgent request for a kind adventurer. So now we need to inform the Wailing guards that their duties have been shifted. Hello, Adamantoise. Some of these are on our hunting log, it seems. We'll deal with a couple of them now. Oops. I don't have my stun ability anymore. Oh dear. That's going to take some getting used to. Trial by turtle. So we need to find the Adamantoise egg, claim it, and hopefully the mother isn't around. We're never that lucky. There we are. Oh. We'll be taking this now. A giant Adamantoise egg. An exceptionally large egg with a seemingly unbreakable shell. When it hatches, the baby Adamantoise that emerges will likely be as large as a hound. Head over to Forgotten Springs. We've talked about Forgotten Springs before, kind of like a resort to just simply relax. If you like cat people. And while it's loading, forgive me, I'm just going to refill my juice because it's an extremely hot day here. And I'm melting, just simply sitting here. Ah, it's a lot better. Can't recall which way we need to go, so I'm going to head down this way first, and I may be mistaken. There's a particular way to get over to the Forgotten Springs. There's a way directly through the Amalja camp. That's kind of the long way round. It is a shortcut. Did I get it right, or did I not? Ah, yes. This is where we need to be. To become an immortal flame, you must first learn to feel the burn. Okay, carry on. Sell all of our junk here, since we have an opportunity. I say there are some quests here again, but we can pick them up maybe later when we're playing as another class or another job. There's plenty of time. So not every member of Forgotten Springs is a member of the Mikote race. Just a vast, the vast majority of them. The Drake exception. He's trying to ignore us. I see. So we need to prove ourselves a hunter by slaying 7 sundrakes. There's actually a good mining spot here as well. Not so much in Forgotten Springs, but right at the bottom here in the southeast. There's a small camp right in the center of the desert. And there's another camp right to the southeast here. I think there may be an Amalja camp. Right, there's definitely one here. But there might be another here. Either way. We have sandworms, cause of course we do. Ooh, hello, they are actually a target as well. Handy. we are. So sandworms cleared. I mean, really, we should be able to go explore and find the other targets for a hunting log. Oh, hello. Four down, 3 more to go. See, it is the other small. Right, it's just basically a tent and a campfire. I wonder if there's any world bosses that turn up here in the desert. Would be an ideal place for one, maybe. There we go. Drake blood. The bright frothy blood of a draken scalekin. For some unknown reason, the humors will not coagulate. The perfect prey. You want us to hunt down more dangerous game. across the desert to the east lies another Amalja encampment. Okay, and he's given me a worn spear. A trophy claimed from the dying hands of an Amalja warrior. Maybe we planted in the earth as a sign of challenge? Maybe. Yeah, so there's the Amalja camp to the east. You just stay over there. Feel a bit bad, really. The Amalja here haven't really done anything to us. But we need to prove ourselves, and so be it. A crude necklace. A confusion of teeth, bones, and claws strung to a piece of leather. Supposedly from a pattern in which items are ordered, other Amalja can glean the name and rank of the necklace's wearer. Hello there, Davo. Is it cold over there? I didn't think it got cold over in Australia. Oh, is it any time it gets below 20 degrees Celsius that you just start to freeze? When the worm turns. The nun is finally willing to tell you the ingredient that we seek. A Wellick worm. I see. So we need to get some anglerfish to attract this worm. Good luck with that. 8 degrees Celsius today over there. Yeah, that would be pretty cold compared to what you're used to. I don't know what the temperature is today. Can I find out without upsetting anything? Weather. Did you mean sport? No, I meant weather. 23 degrees today. Oh, bloody hell. Passing the anglerfish. Right, I'll take its carcass, and now to find this Wellick worm. Awesome. You saw the Irish Met Office issued an alert. 27 degrees today. Rest in peace, baked potatoes. Yeah. This is maybe our 1 week of summer. I say people are enjoying it while it lasts. Me, I'm sitting in an enclosed room without my fan turned on and streaming on Twitch because I'm a sadist. No, wait, masochist. Gotta get it right. Well, I suppose I'm a sadist as well, making people suffer by watching me play this game. There's a third ingredient? Remember, we're doing all this to try and get over to deal with Titan. There and back again. The nun would like you to deliver a gift to the Company of Heroes captain. Okay, and now over to Costa del Sol. So we have some Onyx Brandy Wine. A deep caramel covered spirit made from Trice distilling fine red wine and then aging it in rosewood barrels for at least 30 summers. The things we do for cheese. Weisskite would like to tell you about a final ingredient needed for the banquet. Oh yes. Brayflox, his old quartermaster. I remember this. Okay, before we head over there... Yep. Well, there is an Aetheryte over there. Let's go speak to the Ferry Keeper. But I want to get myself over to the Shroud to see if we can turn our company chocobo here into a battle chocobo, and then we can start using them as another combatant. See, looks like we have a Garlean fortification just on the ridge there. So... yes, now we need to head all the way west. Before we do that though, back over to Bent Branch Meadows. And we need to speak to the Ishgardian. We already have quite a few Gashel greens, but we need to find a particular one. We use these greens to summon our chocobo into battle. Summon your chocobo, make your way to Sorrel Haven. Okay. We now have a companion. In addition to riding him, you can also summon your chocobo to fight alongside you. To do so, you will first require a bunch of Gashel greens. Okay, So we have them. Now I need my companion menu. So yeah, we'll just have, let's have a look at this. Summon, withdraw. We'll have follow. What do we want to make our chocobo? Like, we can just tell them to do or take any stance, make their own decisions, but I'd rather train them in one particular way so that they can learn their different abilities earlier. I may make our companion a healer. There's no real point though right now, because we're not really taking enough damage to warrant it. We should just make them an attacker, really. We'll take all 3 stances just in case. But yeah, we'll have a Camry be an attacker for now. So we need to head up here. Now I think your companion is the same level you are. Which means this should go relatively easily. Oh, wait, we can't tell it to go into a stance right now? Maybe not. Maybe we need to complete this quest first. Oh well, so be it. You petrified Camry, you asshole. There we are. Right, we need one more. You can now access your Chocobo saddlebag. The supplementary storage window can be accessed by selecting Chocobo saddlebag located under the character in the main menu. Oh. You know what? I've never used this before. What he was saying though is you can't open the saddlebag while in dungeons because you can't summon your chocobo that way. Interesting. Okay, handy. So we can just put things in here that we're not going to be using for a long time. Okay. That's very useful to know. Okay, so let's head over to Wineport now. We need to go speak to the Gobbo. Brayflocks. Find out why the last ingredient isn't going to be arriving in time for the banquet. Any other quests? Oh, wait. I'll go back. We have treasures and tribulations. Another quest we could pick up while we're here. They would like to entice us with the prospect of untold riches. Okay. So if we're interested in learning about treasure hunting, there may be an opportunity here. I see. He was heading on his way to Camp Bronze Lake. Well, we could certainly go look into that, but since we're so close, let us find Brayflocks. And then we'll be up on our way to Camp Bronze Lake before long. Flighty beasts chain Scobby flock from homes. So, to get the goblin treats and snacks, we need to do a dungeon. Brayflock's Long Stop. Level 32 dungeon, we will be synced down to level 34. After a tiring journey across Eorzea, it is deep within the quiet jungles of Raincatcher Gully where the charismatic and enterprising young goblin Brayflocks All Talks chooses to build her tiny empire. What she does not realize, however, is that something else, something sinister, has also made the lush forest its home. Now driven from their rightful claim, Brayflocks and her brethren seek to retake the land, and not above asking the help of the lesser races, that would be you, to help them do so. Great. So let me just remind myself what the bosses are like here. I don't think this is overly complex. Okay. Right, okay. That's... the final boss has a mechanic. Otherwise, the rest of them aren't so bad. Okay. Let's get ourselves underway once the duty finder pops. Okay, let's get ourselves underway. Oh, bloody hell. Didn't realise. Yeah. Bloody ranged enemies. I think it's this way, isn't it? Oh, great, we're being poisoned. And first boss. There we are. Nice and easy. Some pugilist weapons there. No, there's something to do with this Pathfinder. If we lead him to maybe rescue his fellows, you get a chest, maybe? It's been a while, I can't fully recall. Okay, up to the next boss. Nice work. The party's gelling together very well. There we are. Hey, level 40, level 45 there. We can now take our next paladin quest. Excuse me. Arrive in the heart of the long stop. Now this can be a pain, so we're actually going to take it a little bit carefully here. There are enemies on the left and right hand side. And it would be quite easy to pull 2 groups rather than just one. So we're just going to preemptively grab one. Okay, next boss, the Hellbender. So is they're trapping one of our party members in a blue bubble. Oh, we have a new friend. Infantry bandana. Well, we know our final boss. forgot where we're going now. I actually got myself lost. Oh, we need to go up this way, don't we? Oh, do we want to take the coil? Yeah, we can. Why not? Sure. If they want to do it, we'll do it. There's a chest down there. Let's get it turned around. Quite a nice ring, actually. We'll greet it, though. Hey, we claimed it. And here we are. Dragon sleep. Now, there are going to be pools of poison that appear on the ground, which heal the dragon, from what I understand. Ooh, Christ. Ooh. I thought I had actually got hit by that. Ah, I thought they actually dropped on us. Seems to be, they have a random target. Okay. There we are. Success. Hey, free play accommodations. I will take them gladly. That was actually a really good party. We gelled together quite well. Stinky sweet gobby treat. Mm-hmm. Okay, back over to Costa del Sol we go. Let's have a quick look at our skills as well. When are we learning new abilities? 48 for Shirk, 46 for Bulwark. Increases block rate by 60%. That's actually really good. Okay. Goblin cheese. The pungent odor of this hard yellow cheese veined with blue-green mold is most comparable to the warm damp boot of a zombie after stepping in ripe chocobo dung. Goblins claim it is a delicacy, but then again, they have their masks to filter out the aroma. What kind of milk? Yeah, let's not find out what kind of milk they use. What do you mean you forgot the wine? Wise Kite would like to congratulate you on a job well done. I see. Back over to Wineport we go. An order made out of Wineport Vintia. offer you can refuse. Lalafell here would like to discuss wine with you. I see. None of what Lalafell have in stock would be good enough, so we need to speak to another owner of a vineyard. He doesn't seem rather amenable. An alternate approach, you say? Lalafell has another bright idea. And the Bacchus vineyards were completely destroyed in the calamity. If someone still owns a bottle of the wine, they're very unlikely to want to give it up. But we can but try. I see. No, it seems we're out of luck still. Lalafell still appears to be in deep thought. So while you're thinking, and Titan may be rampaging, you want me to go see an old friend. Catty Purry. Didn't I encounter that player? I think it might have been yesterday or even the day before. I think I passed them in Horizon. Oh well. Gotta head southwest over to the Severed String. Apparently this man is a hermit. Okay. This is like a lovely little area. A Raincatcher Gully. Man, I say that a lot about this game. Sometimes it's nice just to wander around and just take in the sights. It's far too easy just to sprint through different areas and not take it all in. Lomani Rosso. Shamani Lomanji's first attempted winemaking. At least the name sounds legitimate. That weight. Dressed as suffering from extreme duress. Oh dear. So the midgies are keeping him awake at night. I think Arend, one of the viewers of the stream, would appreciate that enemy here, Bloody Mary. Giant green penguin. Seems he's suffering from other troubles as well. Not my war. Dressed has calmed down, is now willing to talk. I see. Dressed as a hermit by choice, he's trying not to spend on any luxuries to buy passage home to his wife and child. It's a shame we can't just offer him the gill. Jungle Quirl skins. The beautifully patterned hide of a Quirl native to Raincatcher Gully. Oh, are you a Garlean then? Oh, so you're not. They just conquered my land. Right. So he was kind of pressed into service. Ooh, hello. So we learned Bulwark, but we also learned Total Eclipse. Hey, it's an AoE skill. Handy. I mean, it's not overly powerful, but... Battle scars. Dressed appears to be in greater control of his faculties. Okay. Dressed as trying to make his own kind of wine as well. Using coconuts, I think he said. Like sap from trees and coconuts. Okay, and where is the last one? Aha! Sap from a palm tree fermented inside of an island coconut shell. Far more potent than wine made from grapes. Palm wine, if brewed for too long, can cause loss of eyesight or even death. It was a very good year. Shamani Lamani is brimming with glee, and he wishes to share the reason why with you. Oh. The leaves he sealed the coconut shell with are from a Brachis grapevine. Okay, back to Dressed once again to see if he remembers where he got these leaves. Looks like the potential to make Brachis wine is out in the gully. Do you know where you found the Brachis grape leaf? Near the Juggernaut to the south. Well, that is true. When we were over in Eastern Fanaland, there was the decaying body of a Gobu. And from its body, there were a lot of, like, rare plants that normally wouldn't grow in the region growing. So yeah, we gained a Brachus grapevine from the back of that Gobu there. A cutting from the Brachus grapevine, a variety of sweet wine grape, thought to be long extinct. Okay, we have our rare bottle of wine. Hopefully now, we'll finally learn about Titan and how to gain access to his lair. I mean, surely they can't ask anything else of us. Right. Bacchus wine. A vintage wine from the year 1547 of the 6th Astral Era. And we gained a new minion, the Gobu Sproutling, for this quest. Oh, God. You need our assistance with the Banquet. Still. So we have exotic flowers. The Bacchus wine, of course. And we need to put out the exotic feast. Hello, you Stola. You finally returned, have you? In the company of heroes. Y'shtola is concerned for your well-being. Wait, has all this just been for us? Yeah, actually, I think you would. This Brayflox is enjoying herself. Tasting the exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In that brief transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality, comprehend its fleeting nature, and cry out to the heavens in celebration. Okay, I think it's getting close to the time. Maybe. We just need to find Titan now. Westcat truly intends to tell you how you may face Titan this time. You must whistle loudly at 3 locations. Only then will he meet you at the 4th. Okay, over to Camp Bronze Lake we go. We'll teleport up there, but then we're going to backtrack to find this treasure hunter. We've been meaning to find him for a little while now. Our armor could use a little bit of repair. Oh, hello. These are targets for our hunting log. Why did I get the feeling that this casket, I should say, will bite? Otherwise, you would have opened it already. A trap springs, releasing a powerful musk into the air. Inside, a tattered coin purse and a broken bottle. A broken bottle recovered from the open treasure coffer. A viscous substance gives off a sickeningly sweet odour. That's probably what attracted the beasts there. And housing but a pittance of coins, this threadbare trifle represents the contents of Eldwine's treasure discovery. Find the map, decipher it. When you figured out where your treasure is hiding, you go there and dig it up. So, we've learned how to remove maps from glass bottles or glass prisons, and they will then give us hints as to where the treasure may be located. We go to where the treasure may be located and try to dig it up. We will find treasure maps on occasion. We could give them a try. By using the general action Decipher, you could examine a time-worn map. Doing so will change it into a key item known as a treasure map, which, true to its name, will reveal you the location of a hidden cache of riches. Please note that you can only possess one treasure map at any given time. You can keep a hold of them in glass bottles. But yeah, you can only have one undergoing deciphering at a time. Okay, so we need to whistle at 3 different points. I think they're all up within the camp itself. A little like hot springs here. Another place to relax if you so need. The Lord of Crags. Ryle is waiting for you to give him your undivided attention. A beastman aephorite. Okay, so we need to find the Beastman Aephorite, and then from there we might be able to deduce where the lair of Titan is. We will get ourselves repaired. Get our gear in working condition. Oh, hello. We have another target here. Another target for our hunting log, I should say. Okay. She did find another beacon for the Aetherite. We can now access the naval. The naval, of course, being our second trial. Recommended level 34. We will be synced to level 36. Having passed the seemingly endless trials imposed upon you by the company of heroes, you have been entrusted with the knowledge of a secret way into the naval, the domain of the primal titan. Courtesy of your Stolar's magics, the beastman Aetherite is now primed to send you to a confrontation with the Lord of Crags. Gird your loins for a struggle of titanic proportions. I've never done this as a tank, so I don't think we have much to worry about as a tank. I can't recall if Titan has a second knockback skill. I guess we'll find out. I know he definitely has one. Right, we'll wait for the duty finder to pop, and then we'll be on our way. There we go. Okay, Titan hits hard. Let's hope our healer's up to the task. So there's a knockback skill. Okay, you just kind of got yourself killed. Yeah, I noticed. I noticed that you fell. It's going to make it a bit harder. Not insurmountable. Oh god. They shouldn't hate themselves. It's an easy mistake to make. They might have just auto-pathed to the end of the arena. It happens. Mistakes happen. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought our healer was in trouble there. There we are. And so is the fourth crystal. And of course the Garleans were watching. And he's working with the Ascians. It's like you want me to gather the crystals. We gain 2 player commendations from that, thank you very much. Okay, now we need to go back to Camp Bronze Lake. Stola is investigating something at the naval lair, but hopefully she will have finished by the time we get back. Need one more of these for the hunting log. Okay. Tell you what, this is a good place to end this stream, I believe. Obviously, it looks like we are going to be heading back over to the Waking Sands, but we've spent 3 hours trying to get over to Titan. Like, this is a great game, and it's very story-driven, but there's a lot of filler sometimes getting you to the major plot points, which is understandable, but God, it feels so long sometimes when you're playing it for a second time. But the fact that we're also not trying to skip all the little bits of dialogue as well, because it adds more to the game, I think. I say there is plenty of side missions we can pick up, but I'm more than happy to leave them to one side for the moment, because we will likely be switching our class at some point in the near future, and leveling up probably a DPS of some kind. Probably an archer. We'll see though. Anyhows, I'll end this stream here. Thank you very much for anyone who has been watching this on YouTube. No, sorry, not on YouTube, on Twitch I should say. And anyone who is watching this on YouTube later on in the future, once I've exported it and released it, feel free to comment if you so desire. And I will see you for, obviously, even more Final Fantasy XIV. Maybe this evening, if you're going to be following the stream. If not, probably over the next few days. But that's all for next time. This has been AnthWolf once again, thank you very much, and I'll see you all again Till then, no. Bye-bye now.